Today we're going to be making a very simple bread which is made out of pumpkin and raisins. You will love these sweet buns for breakfast and for snacks. You could make them yourself. You know what is inside the bread and they're delicious to eat. So let's get started how to make them. First, what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to take the boiled pumpkin and I'm going to mash it. Make sure you mash it really well. Alright, like so. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add sugar. Now, depending how sweet you want your buns, that much sugar you will add to your buns. So I'm making sweet buns, so I'm using about 50 grams of sugar. Okay, mixing it while the pumpkin is hot. I'm going to mix it so that the sugar also dissolves along with the pumpkin. And it helps the pumpkin to become nice and mushy, like so. Can you see? Once the pumpkin comes to slightly room temperature and slightly warm, I'm going to add 9 grams yeast to it. So, and mix it. So this is going to be my activating agent to ferment my or to rise my bread. Okay. So I'm going to add the yeast to my pumpkin mixture and let it activate. Let the yeast activate, and then I will add this to my bread dough. All right, I'm going to leave this now for 2 minutes. And then add it to my bread dough. Next, in my mixing bowl, first I'm going to take 400 grams of plain white flour, all-purpose flour, and to this I'm going to add the pumpkin puree and the sugar and the yeast that I had mixed earlier. Now, once I mix the pumpkin puree, I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. 1 large egg, a pinch of salt, three to 4 teaspoons of milk, and butter. I'm using about 10 grams of butter, 10 to 20 grams of butter. Okay, and now I'm going to start mixing all of this. Once it forms into a nice dough, I'll get back to you. Next, I've added little flour to my mixing bowl, and I'm just going to smoothen up and tighten up the dough. I'm going to mix it a little bit more. See? Once the dough is ready, I'll get back to you. Next, to add to the sweetness, I'm going to add about 20 grams of sultanas and mix this with my dough. So this is going to be a nice sweet bun with a lot of dry grapes. There you go. My bread dough is now ready. Now I'm going to leave it in a warm place covered so that it doubles in size, and then I will continue with the cooking process. I'm going to leave this bread dough now to rise in my microwave. I'm going to check back again after an hour or so to see if it has risen, and then we will continue. Alright then, see you in a while. Oh, have a look at the dough now. The dough has risen almost thrice its volume what it was before. Now let's get ready to start making those breads. Okay, the sweet buns that we're looking at. Alright, so let's give it 5 minutes more, and then I will start, making them into shapes. So let's start first. I'm going to first line my tin with the parchment paper. So let's make first rolls out of the first batch. Just gonna put a little bit of flour here. I'm going to make rolls out of this. So let's divide this into smaller portions. All I'm going to do is fold this and make it into a nice round ball and put it here. Continue making all this and get back. So the first tin is shaped like a bun, and I've put them in a cake tin, and I'm going to allow it to rise now. Okay. The second tin, I have shaped it into a loaf shape. I've put it in a loaf tin, and I'm going to allow it to rise again. And of course I had two of them left, which again I've shaped it into burger sized buns and kept it in the steamer. Now I'm going to allow it to rest in the steamer for about 1 hour again, so that the bread rises again, and then start steaming it. Okay, so let's see you in an hour's time. As you can see now, the buns have started to rise again. I'm going to start the steamer and let it steam now for the next 15 to 20 minutes. Alright then, see you in a while. So there you go, my buns are all ready. See how much have they risen and how fluffy and soft they are. If you like my recipe, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like the recipe and also to click on the bell icon and share the recipe as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will enjoy this and make it at home. So simple to make bread at home and enjoy it. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Look how light and fluffy they are.